What's up, everybody, and welcome to Life by the Book, where we're taking life one book at a time, or in this week's case, 2 books at a time. My name is Alex, and I want to welcome you to my first ever reading vlog. This week we're going to be reading 2 books, the first of which is Dune by Frank Herbert. I'm super excited for this one. An epic sci-fi adventure over a spice. Okay, I'll get into that more in just a moment. The other one is an audiobook. The first one was in print. The second one's an audiobook, The Woman in the Window. This one, you guys, I am so excited for. This one I feel like is going to blow my mind. I've heard and read many reviews on this, and it's blowing other people's minds too. Dune is this epic sci-fi adventure, and I think it's actually a series of books, but this is the first one. It's just called Dune, and it follows our main character Paul on the planet Arrakis. And Arrakis is this planet that is basically nothing. It's just a desert, basically. It's home to this spice called melange, and it is the spice known to give longer lifespan, enhanced consciousness, and everyone wants it, right? So obviously this book sets up this huge adventure and war for this spice, right? And so Paul is basically the heir to his family who will serve as the leader of this planet. We follow him as he seeks to help all of humankind reach and attain their ultimate dream. So this book is insane. So far I'm on page 142, so I read just a little bit, and I can tell that things are just about to get wild. The first 140 pages are really, setting the stage. There's a lot of foreshadowing. It actually literally tells you what's going to happen, or so it makes you think. The Woman in the Window is this psychological thriller that follows our main character, Anna Fox, who suffers from agoraphobia, which basically means she's scared to leave her house. She's scared to be in open spaces. Anna spends most of her time watching old black and white movies and spying on her neighbors. Then one day comes the Russell family, and they move in, and Anna, of course, spies on them until she sees something she wishes she hadn't. And that is the premise of this entire book. It seems very character driven. I'm about halfway through right now, actually, on Audible. When I say character driven, I mean one character. That's Anna Fox. I feel like I know her. I feel like she's my best friend in the weirdest way. And then about halfway through the book is when it all starts to unfold. Things get crazy, and so I'm right in the thick of things right now. I'm anxious to see how this turns out. So we'll see. So I'll check in with you guys later and update you guys on how it's going. Let's go meet my crew. Here's my wife, Ellie Rose. Say hey, Ellie Rose.
Hey, Ellie Rose.
And here is our sweet, precious baby, Elliot. Hey, Elliot. Say, give me back my food, Mama. We love her. She's a month old tomorrow. Head full of hair. And let's go meet the menace. Hey, Augie. Augie, do you want a treat? Oh, look at the mirrors. You want to go get a treat? Come on, let's go get a treat. Sit. Good. Can you lay? Good boy, Augie. So I haven't started reading yet because I've been attacked by this bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. I'm trying to stop and pick up the book, but I cannot get off these Doritos. These are my favorite chip of all time. Comment down below what your favorite chip of all time is. Is it Doritos Cool Ranch? I hope you're Doritos Cool Ranch like me. I'm sure some of y'all have those fancy chips like Cheetos Flamin' Hot. Doritos Cool Ranch, just the best in the world. Wow. Just a quick check-in. First of all, a thought that I have is that Frank Herbert's writing style is kind of difficult. I find myself having to read things 2 or 3 times. Sometimes I don't even know what they're talking about, but you kind of learn later. The spice that is so coveted on this island, everyone wants it, but it has a relationship with these huge monster sandworms that live out in the deepest parts of the desert away from the headquarters area. These worms, as Frank Herbert describes them, I cannot help but think of the Alaskan bullworm from SpongeBob. Obviously these worms are much bigger in scale, but I think of the Alaskan bullworm. Anybody remember that from SpongeBob? And then also the story is slow moving. I'm on page 200 and there has not been much action, but I'm sure that's how it is in these epic series. They have to set the groundwork and lay the foundation and really build the world, which I am enjoying. I feel like I want to visit this place, and it's a it's a desert, and I feel like I want to visit this place. I'm sure the action will happen. Obviously, still have about 500 or 600 pages to go. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna read some more, and we will check back in a bit. So I've been reading Dune, and we actually ended up over at my in-laws' house. I have read another 75 pages, and so I've got 45 more pages to get to book 2. I wanted to talk about some things that I read. First of all, that escalated quickly. I was not ready for the action. I thought that the pacing was going to continue, and then boom, out of nowhere, it got lightning fast. I am in love with Paul. Paul's the main guy, the heir apparent. He and his mom both have this ability called the voice, and they're able to manipulate people. They're able to basically command them, and instantly the person that they're commanding will obey. And I think that is so wild. I wanted to mention about the writing style. So I did mention earlier that it's a little more difficult writing style, but I don't think it is difficult in a negative way per se that would make you dislike the book. It is a negative for me in this book, but not completely. And the reason being is that, like, this writing style makes me realize how good of a writer Frank Herbert is. Like, it's a beautiful writing style. It's difficult in the most beautiful way. It's like poetic, kind of like The Name of the Wind, if you've read that book. There is a plot line, but there's also a ton of subplot lines in this book, which makes it kind of difficult in a sense if you're not used to that. But I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of characters, a lot of subplots. I kind of felt like I was playing the video game Skyrim, if you've ever played that. It felt like I was on this main quest, but there were so many deviations and side quests, or subplots, if you will. But it's good. It works well in this book. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm excited to knock out some more of this book. Now, isn't that just the cutest face to go to bed to every night? Hey, Elliot. Say bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Last night, I actually wasn't able to read any more Dune. We came home, and in our driveway, there was this huge skunk. So it took us like 15 minutes to get inside. So here we are, Friday morning. Not much planned today. We're going to go play basketball at about 3. I'm going to continue reading Dune. I may listen to a little bit of the audiobook of The Woman in the Window. I may listen to it on my way to and from the gym to go play. Miss Elliot is 1 month old today. Hey, Elliot. Can you say good morning? Whoa, bless you, girlfriend. Happy 1 month birthday, girlfriend. Before we go and play basketball, we figured we'd turn on some NBA basketball. They're down in the bubble in Orlando. No fans. There's Allie and Miss Elliot. Also, my brother came over. Meet my brother. Keithley is his name, and Augie is in love. So we're fixing to go play some basketball. We'll check in with you in just a bit. All right, we just finished playing basketball. Hopefully you're done vomiting from those highlights. We're on our way to Wendy's. I'm gonna get some chili and I can feel like a 40-ounce water coming after that. I'm super, super thirsty. What about you, Keithley? What are you feeling?
I don't know, probably some nuggets, dude. Gotta get that protein, you feel me?
You gotta get the protein, I feel you. So as soon as we're done at Wendy's, he's gonna take me back to my car at the gym. I'm gonna head home and I'm gonna read some more Dune. and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Well, we did decide against the chili and chicken nuggets. We were too tired from playing basketball. We did score this huge water for free. We just kind of rolled through the window and they were like, here you go. And we tried to hand them our card. They were like, what are you doing? They were like, leave. We were like, oh, okay.
They said get out.
They said get out. Take your water and leave. So we left, and I'll see you guys at home. Hello everyone. Just got back from playing ball. I'm all showered up and I am tired. My legs are hurting. That's the first time we played ball since like March, really since COVID hit. But I'm home. I'm gonna cook up some dinner soon. We're gonna give Elliot a bath. And then I'm just gonna hang out. I've got to read. I've had a really poor reading day. I've read about 30 pages of Dune only. And then I've listened to about 30 minutes of The Woman in the Window. And I want to talk just a bit about Woman in the Window. This book, so far, I've got 4 hours left in the audiobook, so I should be able to finish that easily in the next few days. It's just not doing it for me. I think it's because I've been exercising a lot while I'm listening to it. Maybe I'm not really focusing in. Maybe it's the narrator. I don't know, but the book is not doing it for me. It's a good story. It's cool. Maybe something is about to happen in the next 4 hours. So after we give Elliot a bath, I'm gonna do some chores. I've got some laundry to do, and I'm gonna listen to it on a Bluetooth speaker. I'm getting vibes from 4 different movies, and one of those movies is also a book. The first one being Fractured. I think that movie's on Netflix. Also Shutter Island. Also the movie Disturbia, if you remember that one. And A Girl on the Train, of course. Many people compare it to that. But I'm getting vibes from all 4 of those movies. All 4, if you've seen any of those movies, they're all creepy. So this one, to be in a class with them, it's got to be doing something right. There was one part on the audiobook where I was really into it. And it's about halfway through the book really picks up. For the first half, it's really character driven. With Anna, you're learning her and what she's dealing with. And then the story does pick up about halfway through. And, hey Augie. Hey, Augie. Hey, buddy. The story picks up about halfway through, and there was a part in there where just the way the narrator said it, I got absolute, like literally goosebumps all over my body. Just that might bump it up a star for me because of how well that narrator said that, or maybe it was the story, whatever, but that part was really intense. I'm gonna love on Augie for a minute, then we're gonna give Elliot a bath, and then we may cook some dinner, then I'm gonna fold some laundry. So cue the laundry time lapse. Hello, dinner. You're thinking, wow, super high calorie. No, in this whole pan there's only about 1,100 calories in the whole pan. Homemade pasta. I'm just kidding. It's actually this voila 3 cheese chicken meal. Super awesome. I'm gonna add just a little bit of fat-free cheddar to give it a little more cheese. Since February 1st actually I have lost 54 pounds, so something's working right. We're gonna devour some of this, and I'll catch you guys later. Hello everyone, wanted to give you an update. It's about 10:30, getting ready to head to bed. Today has been kind of a discouraging day with regards to reading. This morning, Allie slept in. She hasn't been sleeping well. Of course, with the newborn, our sleep schedules have been interrupted. So I watched Elliot while she slept in. Reading was a little weird during that time. Then my brother came over, then we went to play basketball. And then I came home and we did all those chores and gave Elliot a bath. Before I knew it, I hadn't read much today. So I read about 50 pages of Dune today, and then I listened to about an hour of The Woman in the Window. And this book is giving me such creepy vibes. Oh my goodness, there's no way I could listen to this book in the dark. It is spooky, and I'm not sure why I'm tripping at this point, but really hoping that tomorrow is a much better day. I'm hoping for a good reading day on Dune. Tomorrow morning, we have the photographer coming to get Elliot's newborn pictures, and then I think the rest of the day's open, so I should be able to get a lot of reading in. So I'm looking forward to then. We're gonna go hit the hay. We'll see you guys in the morning. Here we are. It is Saturday, and let me go. There we go. The photographer just got here. We're about to take some pictures, and Elliot is not having it this morning. We shall see. We think she looks beautiful. The photographer's coming in to stage us now. So here she is. Hi.
Hi.
So we will see you guys in a bit. This baby girl is zonked. Can't tell if she's praising the Lord or
Thank God it's over.
thank the Lord that photo shoot is over. While she's sleeping, I'm gonna take advantage. Ooh, nice thumbnail right there. Gonna go read. Do you ever have one of those naps where you wake up and you don't know where you are, what day it is, what time it is, what century it is? That's the nap that I just had. I wasn't planning on falling asleep, but just kind of happened. So now, for real, we're gonna read this time.
Come on, baby.
If you want to absolutely enhance the experience of reading this book, read this book while you're thirsty, okay? Don't drink any water for like a day. Most of us do that anyways. It will make you appreciate water. I need to go chug like a gallon of water now that I've read this book. One more thing about the writing style. I don't want to harp on it too much, but it's the only real negative that I'm finding with this book. The story's great. The story's awesome. I'm engaged. I read about 130 pages today, which is not the best, but I am engaged. And I'm on pace to finish it before this vlog is over. But the writing style, it's discouraging in a way for the reader. At least it is for me. I'll get in this rhythm of like the dialogue and the events that are happening, only to be interrupted by tough narration, tough word usage and word placement. So it's just kind of tough to read at some points. So that's the only negative I'm pulling so far. Again, read this book when you're thirsty. It's past midnight. I'm gonna hit the hay. We're gonna catch you guys tomorrow. I've got about 350 pages left in this book. Cannot wait to see how this book ends. Things are looking up, things are looking down at the same time. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. It's Sunday, just got back from church. And this afternoon, I am gonna blitz some Dune. Allie, what you got planned this afternoon?
Taking care of this one.
Hey, Elliot. And where is the little menace? Where's the menace at? Let's find him. There he is. Augie, what do you got planned today, man? What do you got planned today? You want to know how to get my dog excited? Watch this. Augie, do you want a treat? Oh, man. Let's go. Let's get a treat, dude. Let's get a treat. Can you sit?
You've already showed that treat.
Augie. Lay. Good boy. That's your treat. You can't tell this, but I am dead tired. I am on 3 hours of sleep. Let's go.
You got more than 30.
No, I got 3 hours of sleep. No. I've got 50 more pages to read tonight. We're getting Elliot in bed. We've had a full day at church. So we just got back. The night is young. Let's do this. I'm ready to read some more Dune. I'll check in with you guys before I go to bed, and then I'll hit you guys up in the morning. I've just finished another 50 pages of Dune. I'm on page 550, so 240 pages left. With that, friends, we are gonna go to bed. Good morning, ye fellow book lovers. It is time for work. I'm gonna take Dune along with me. I'm gonna read on lunch. I'm also gonna exercise, run a couple of miles at lunch, and I'll take you guys along with me. I'm gonna listen to some The Woman in the Window. Haven't forgotten about that book. I'll see you guys at lunch. Okay, I'm only half dead. Hope the camera's not shaking too much. We're halfway there. We're a mile in, 1 mile to go. I'm the world's worst runner. And these shoes are terrible for running. I picked the wrong ones. I don't know how somebody does that, but I did. And so I've got shin splints. If I don't make it to the end, please tell my family I love them. We're approaching the last lap. Last lap starts here. We're almost there. Half a lap. Here we go. Last turn. Done. Okay. I have 10 hit points remaining. If any of you have played Pokemon, I'll see you guys after I recover. Okay. We made it. That was tough because of those. Why are you whispering? That was tough because of those shoes. I wish I had my Brooks. Word to Brooks. Not sponsored. What kind of running shoes do you guys wear? Or do you even run? A lot of us just like to sit on the couch. That was me. Until I realized I was at risk for heart attack and type 2 diabetes. At 1:30, that's in about an hour, Elliot has her 1-month checkup. So we are looking forward to that. We'll check in with you guys later. Greetings, everyone. It is the next day. It is Tuesday. I just got off work. I've been listening to The Woman in the Window today. I have 30 minutes left, which based on the speed that I'm on is actually like 18 minutes left. This book got crazy in a hurry. We're going to talk more about it later when I finish. Definitely going to finish this tonight. This book is insane. I don't know what to say about it other than it's crazy. It's way crazier than I thought it would be. I thought this book was going to be a bust, and it is not. So I'm going to finish this. I'm going to read some more Dune, and we'll see you in a bit. Guess who? That's all I have to say about The Woman in the Window. Okay? If you've listened to the audiobook, you'll understand what I just said. Even if you've read the book, you'll understand. The Woman in the Window, I now 100% understand why that moment gave me goosebumps earlier in the book. If you remember, I mentioned a couple of days ago that there was a spot in The Woman in the Window that it gave me goosebumps. I did not see the plot twist coming. It was a good book. It was satisfying. It's a book that I'll remember. You should go pick it up if you haven't read it yet. Also, Dune, I have about 100 pages left or so. Definitely going to crack down during lunch tomorrow at work and finish tomorrow in the early evening and wrap up this vlog. Hello everybody, it is Thursday afternoon. We started this vlog exactly a week ago and we're almost done but not quite. I have 37 pages left of Dune, so I'm about 760 pages in, and let me tell you, the world building, the character building, the slow-ish plot driven by narration and description was well worth it. It was difficult to make it through, but it was so worth it. I'm now at the huge part of the book. A lot has happened in the last 60 or so pages. The book sped up very, very fast in these last 100 or so pages. And I can say one thing that I think marks a good book. What marks it is if you are sad when it's over. And I will say that Dune, although the writing style is very, very tough, and I've had to labor through this book at some points, the dialogue is so fast, the characters were so well built, the world building is so good. I don't understand how this author can make me want to live on a planet that is nothing but sand. I'm telling you, this author describes sand. I'm telling you, this planet is nothing but sand. And this author somehow builds it with pages and pages and pages of description and makes it beautiful. So definitely worth the read. I've got about 37 chapters left. I'm gonna miss this book. It's definitely up there for me. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it's gonna be in my mind for a while. So this is a good book. I'm gonna go read these last 37 pages and we'll check in when we're done. Right now, I would say this book has got about 3.75 stars. And we're gonna see if this ending can bump it up to a 4-star or even higher. Well, everyone, Dune is complete. It definitely got bumped up to 4 stars. I enjoyed this. Before you go, before you click off, I want to thank you for joining me this week. If you would be so kind, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Comment down below what book you think I should read next. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye.